I say to you Sicily, what do you think of? Probably the iconic city of Palermo or the picturesque town of Taormina. But what about Cefalù? In this video, we're going to discover this beautiful coastal town with its iconic landscape and charming medieval streets. And we think by the end of this video, you're going to have this destination at the top of your bucket list. For our time in Cefalù, we are staying outside of the historic town centre for two reasons. One, it's a little bit cheaper, and two, we can park our rental car for free. We visited Cefalù as part of an epic Sicily road trip, which we'll link below. Also, being located on the eastern side of the rock meant we had a beautiful 15-minute walk into town which hugged along the coastline. Oh, and if you're a cat lover, you'll like it here. The entire colony of cats in Cefalù are protected under law, and they're more than happy to say hello for snacks. Really pretty view, but because we have this massive rock, it's blocking the sun, so the town takes a while to get sun on it. So the town of Cefalù is located on the north coast of Sicily, and as you can see, we are literally on the coastline. The town is built onto the rocks, and the landscape here is so unique, which we love about it. They have a path which runs all the way down the town, actually through the rocks. If the waves are quite big, don't come down here. I can imagine it's quite treacherous, but right now it's not too bad. And we can see people walking all the way down this path that runs alongside the town. It is absolutely beautiful. Cefalù is really standing out as such a unique destination. Over there, I have a lighthouse. I have a huge rock which kind of overlooks the town. It's really iconic here. And then we have the beautiful town built onto the cliffs. It is beautiful. How cool is this?
Now, it's a little bit wavy today, but because there's so much rock around here, I think this would be a great place to do some snorkeling on a calm day. The water is so clear. It looks so beautiful and inviting. I've got my swimmers in my bag. We might just hop in today.
We need to cross down here. Now, Cefalù is a medieval town, and I don't think that you can see that more than here. Look at this, a pathway in this. It looks like a fortress, doesn't it, this little building?
I think it is. I think it's a bastion.
Oh, okay. We need to go when the waves aren't crashing.
Good luck.
Woo! I made it. So the fort was actually a bastion, and we have just climbed up to the viewing point, and it offers incredible views. It is so clear today. We can see all down the coastline. Cefalù is just a 1-hour train ride from Palermo, so if you want to base yourself in the city, you can surely come up here for a day trip, or vice versa. I think a great way to explain Cefalù is charming medieval. The streets are absolutely gorgeous. It's the iconic cobbled lanes with the Juliet balconies and everyone's eating outside. Cefalù actually dates back to Norman rule, so it definitely has that medieval influence here. And the cathedral here is actually part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, which we'll go and visit next. Wow, this is so beautiful. The gem of Cefalù is this gorgeous cathedral standing behind me. Started construction in 1131. It is an Arab Norman cathedral, and you can see that in the architecture. It is beautiful. If I were just to see this, I would think I was somewhere in Spain. Has a lot of Arabic connections there, but it's free to enter, so we're going to go take a look inside. There are so many places to eat here in Cefalù, but we have found a little hole in the wall, a nice place called Karma. We've got some fresh juice and some brunch food on the way. This is a lovely little spot. It's away from the main square, so it's a bit quieter, and we're out of the sun, so it's nice and cool and shaded. It's really charming, like all of Cefalù, really.
Our food's come out and it looks amazing.
Yeah, super fresh. I just went for a couple of starters, grilled veggies and bruschetta. Corey's got avo on pumpkin bread and some eggies.
Is it pumpkin or turmeric? I just realised my bread is bright
yellow bread.
yellow.
Yeah, I feel like as much as I love pasta and pizza, just a little breather from the pasta and pizza and have some veggies.
The dishes are really, really tasty. Charlotte is sharing her potatoes with me, thank you. And the dishes are really reasonably priced here. Like some of the, I guess, like cheapest nice food that we've seen in town, ranging between like 5 to 10 euros per dish.
So Corey still has some room in his belly, no surprise. So we are gonna go and sample some classic Sicilian dessert food, which is Granita, and there's a store right opposite.
Sugar and water.
Now, I'm not particularly hungry, so I'm just gonna taste some of Corey's, but he chose the flavors. Went with lemon and strawberry, which I would never choose. I am a chocolate fiend. I would always choose chocolate or pistachio, which I love at the moment, but it's simply fruit, water and sugar, so it's very refreshing. That is very yummy. Let me just try the lemon. Ooh. Ooh. The lemon's just that lemony, yeah, like acidic citrus kick. Ooh, but if you're hot, this would do the job. It would cool you down. It is like if you love slushies and stuff like that, this is just essentially, it's sorbet, really.
She didn't want any, but she was trying to eat it all. I had to steal it back. Very refreshing. I feel like it's really, really fresh, yummy fruit. It tastes so fruity, but maybe that's the sugar as well.
Something that is great about the streets of Cefalu is that it has restricted access for cars. So as you're walking around these streets, you aren't getting stuck in car traffic. They do have occasional scooters and obviously some cars for residents or deliveries, but otherwise you are just wandering the streets, and unlike a lot of places where they do allow cars, it can really ruin the atmosphere of a place, and I love that they don't allow cars here.
Well, this is it, isn't it? This is La Dolce Vita in person. People just enjoying the beach. The temperature is so nice at the moment, and that is really surprising because we're at the end of October. It's nearly November in a couple of days, and people are still out here enjoying the beach. It's a lovely temperature. The water's clear and the beaches are so accessible. We've got this beach right here, which is on the main town, and it's right next to this harbour wall, which protects the bay. I guess like fishermen can come and do fishing down here as well. There's other beaches around. You've got a beach which goes all the way around the coast towards Palermo, as well as the other side of the rock, which is the Pescatore Port Beach. Now some beaches do have those beach clubs which are kind of expensive. I saw one over by where we're staying, which is around 60 euros for a day bed. But if you don't need a day bed, you can enjoy any of these beaches for free.
We don't really collect souvenirs, but we do collect Polaroids, and I personally collect jewellery. Little mementos are places to go to. Cefalu has loads of gorgeous little boutique stores selling lots of clothes and jewellery, so if you like that, this is the place.
And the other thing which is super nice here is you get this beautiful afternoon light sitting on the town side of the rock. So you can just enjoy the afternoon sun down at the beach, or if you want, you can go and hike up to the top of the old ruins up there. There is a fort, a castle up there, which is in ruins, but you can visit it for I think 5 euros. And the sun is going to set over that direction. It's just idyllic, isn't it?
This is such a beautiful end of the day spot. Everyone's just coming down, jumping in. There's locals just doing their daily laps.
Yeah.
Oh, we are loving Cefalu.
So many of the restaurants here have this crazy little view and little balconies looking out to the ocean. They're kind of all around, so any of the streets that run parallel to the beachfront or the seashore, you're guaranteed to find a little seaside seating area to enjoy your meal, maybe a cocktail, aperitivo, whatever you fancy. Well, that was close. Your last entry to the park is 3 o'clock and it was 2:55 when we arrived. So luckily we've got our tickets, 5 euros each.
Yes.
There's a great little cafe stop, and guess what? Karma, the place where we had lunch, supplies the food apparently.
This place closes at 5, so we have 2 hours to explore.
Already we're getting amazing views over the coastline, the beaches down there, and I don't think we're even halfway up. But Charlotte is already steaming up. She is hot, uphill, all uphill, and nice hot sun just pounding down on us as we go. But let's crack on and see what's at the top.
Oh, I don't go with the heat. But we're nearly there, and the landscape has changed quite a bit. It went from very rocky to very grassy. We have beautiful pine cone trees. Pine cones are very lucky in Sicily. You see them everywhere.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Like as a decoration. You give them for good luck. That's the area looking down onto where we're staying.
Oh, excellent.
So this is the other side of Cefalù. Oh, that wind. Oh, glorious.
Charlotte.
Are you saying it like that 'cause it's a big drop?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice and lovely. Oh. Sunset vibes from here. Wow.
You're so unsteady, aren't you? Just because you're at a high altitude.
I don't like it.
The views, eh?
This is definitely, I think, a great late afternoon adventure because you get that beautiful golden hour going into sunset, or even a morning adventure because it can get quite hot throughout the day walking up here.
The views from the top of the castle are just incredible. We've got uninterrupted high altitude views of the Mediterranean. If we carry on that way directly north, probably would end up in Rome. But yeah, it's amazing. You can just see such vast distances from up here, all around the horizon.
But yeah, we're at the castle now, but this is not the only place to discover up here. There also has some archaeological remains a bit further down, and I think I can see it, and I think we can loop back around to it as we make our way down, so we'll head there now. We are in the Temple of Diana. This is a megalithic building. It's the oldest man-made construction on Sicily, and it's really cool. I don't know if these are, I guess, natural formations in the rock, but they got like all these swirly patterns. There was no mortar to hold this building together. It's just the placements of the rocks, which you see a lot in these ancient buildings. Like, how did they put these together? But I love these beautiful archways, entrances. Well, so much history here, like prehistoric. 2nd to 4th century BC this building dates back to. Wow.
So it looks like on the inside this is all new and maybe has been repurposed over the years by people who came later, but the initial structure that you see when you first come out to the front, this megalithic structure, and it's just one big giant jigsaw puzzle.
This looks to me what I think Malta will look like.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Did you say Sicily is not Italy? And it is very unique. I agree with that saying. I don't like Italy high.
If you do come up here, sunset obviously is such a beautiful time, but we've got this amazing view of the old town here, the Duomo, right beneath us, and this wall just drops away. You can see everything, and it's just so beautiful. I love this scene right here with the just golden light reflecting on the terracotta roofs. Oh, it's just so Mediterranean, it's so beautiful. And finally we've come to the cross, which is the monument which sits above the cathedral, and you see it light up at night. It's got all these lights on the front, and we'll see it when we're back down in the town. We took a wrong turn and ended up going all the way down these stairs that led to nowhere.
And it closes in 10 minutes.
9 minutes.
9 minutes, oh God.
All right, let's run. I've just rolled my ankle. Oh, you gotta be careful coming down. I was getting a bit carried away with rushing, and I rolled it. Oh, that's gonna be tender.
Well, we got out the park 2 minutes late, but the staff were busy trying to find other people lost on the hill, so we were all good. And we've hobbled into town. Poor Corey has hurt his ankle, but it's okay because we have found pasta for dinner, and I've got exactly what I wanted, which was spaghetti, garlic, and chili. I've been obsessed with this dish since we've been in Italy. And Corey's got penne all'arrabbiata. And Corey's got some spicy pasta. Yum. our time here in Cefalù. If you have added this place to your bucket list, let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see more of Italy, maybe check out these vlogs. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!